Hey y'all, I'm Shayna. I'm back with a late but another review for Real Housewives of Atlanta, season 16, episode 15. This is chapter 3, Rebirth. We on the last part of the vacation. I'm glad we're wrapping it up. The episode, it wasn't a whole lot going on. But I'm here. Okay. I'm about to go on vacation myself. So I'm like in vacation mode. So mentally preparing for that. My birthday is coming. It's next Tuesday. Me and my twin, Monique 69 Ways Johnson, be sure to subscribe to our channel. Our birthday is June 24th. So feel free to hit me in the Cash App if you feel it on your heart to do so, because I am still demonetized. So yeah, that'll be in my description. Let's go ahead and get into it. The streets are saying that Real Housewives of Atlanta may be permanently canceled thanks to Broke Edie's lawsuits. Okay, Broke Edie is what I call her, and we'll keep calling her even if she wins that $20 million lawsuit. Okay, she been Broke Edie for the last few weeks, and she gonna continue to be Broke Edie for me. Okay, so apparently last night the cast turned up, but every time the cameras go down, the cast turns up. That's how it always goes. So the next morning, it's the morning after now, and Angela and Drew are talking, and Angela said that Drew's face was all twisted up at Broke's performance when she was up there crying and talking and doing all that, putting on her best Tubi performance, or maybe like high school play performance when Shamia's daughter got ill. So yeah, Shamia's daughter wasn't feeling all that well. She was maybe a little under the weather, and Broke put on her best performance to the point where even Drew had to be like, listen, she must be going for some kind of award, an Emmy maybe, because she said, y'all calling me the actress, but that's the real actor here. Okay, Drew wasn't acting where her face was twisted up. You hear me? And that's exactly how my face be. Now Drew and Angela both picked up on the fact that there's some kind of tension between Brokey and Kelly. I don't know. I feel like it was kind of predictable though, like because Kelly's a flip flopper. We all know how this goes. They're not really real friends, you know. So anyway, we see Shamia's mom FaceTiming Shamia to provide an update on her daughter Shiloh, her youngest, and you know how she was extremely cold the night before. She said it took like an hour for Shiloh to warm up. And mind you, she has complications, things of that nature. So she can't just be cold and, catching no cold, because it could be, very detriment to her health. And Shamia's in another country. But Shamia was like, well, I'm just going to try to enjoy what, what's left of the trip this last night. Baby, I'd have been like, look, I've been here long enough. I got to head back home. But hopefully they got it under control. It's like, I feel like the nanny or whomever is getting the blame for the temperature. Does she know that she's supposed to be adjusting somebody's thermostat? Because I don't just go around changing people's temperature in their house. So does she know all those details, or what's going on? I think there's a lot that we don't know. And if we knew, it would make more sense for us, or at least for me. So Phaedra and Cynthia are in Portia's room. And Phaedra feels like Angela asks too many questions. Talking about she act like she a third grade teacher or whatever she said. No, she's trying to get down to business. Okay, she's clocked in. She's doing her job. Phaedra, you come everywhere you go. You ain't sharing nothing, ain't telling nothing. We don't know your reality. So you have no business being on reality TV. It shouldn't work like that. We don't need no Phaedra no more. But the two people that wanted her back, here you go. So they started talking about the African men, I'm assuming, how they always be giving out Rolls Royces, the double R's, and the AP bust downs. Okay. And I said, ooh, do I need to get me one? Do I need to go down to Atlanta, home of the scammers, and get me a rich African? Because clearly I'm missing out on something. Because Phaedra said that was a starter pack. If that's how they starting, but we all know how they finish. Getting deported, child, or in prison. Okay. So they get into the tension with Broke, and apparently Kelly doesn't want Broke Edie to use her glam squad. So we see a flashback to Nashville for Portia's birthday where Kelly loaned her glam squad to Broke. Now, I thought she allowed Broke Edie to borrow her glam squad for the duration of that specific trip because Broke is broke and doesn't have the means to form her own glam squad. That's what I thought she was just doing her a favor for that time being. Like, this is not a permanent thing, okay? This is not an ongoing situation. That's what I thought, but I don't know. Even though I heard somewhere that the glam squad was like, look, we don't turn down no clients. So if Bro got the funds, I don't know how, but if she made something shake, we'll be over there, okay? Now, Phaedra and Kelly are in their confessionals, and they say that Broke and Kelly are the fake freaking frack. That's real crazy because Frick and phony Faye are as fake as they come, okay? So Broke comes to Kelly's room, and Kelly feels overwhelmed with her divorce. She's got to meet with her attorney later. And Broke claims that she asked Kelly, what's a good amount to donate when they were donating. I don't want to hear it. One, I don't want to hear about this anymore because y'all dragging the hell out of it. My goodness. Two, Broke, you're on Real Housewives of Atlanta. You knew what you signed up for. Like, you knew what it was when you signed up. You knew one roll of one-ply toilet paper just wasn't going to cut it. Please. So Kelly called Broke Brit out on supposedly paying for her former staff's BBLs, which I need to see the BBLs in the receipts that she paid with her money. I'm just saying, but okay. But y'all know she was fibbing, or I think she was allegedly. And Broke mentions Kelly's team. And it was like a vague, like they glossed over, but they ain't really getting to it. Like I need them to get into it. Because what's really going on? This is the downfall of y'all relationship? Arguing about a glam squad? I mean, I guess. Kelly doesn't want to share her entourage. And that's okay. Because I got mixed feelings about it. I feel like as long as I'm not paying for you to use them, you do what you want. I can't stop you from using them. Do what you want to do. You ain't going to use them on my time, though. But you can, maneuver your schedule around mine and do what you need to do. But I also understand why she wants her glam squad to herself. Like, this is my glam squad. She was already wearing matching swimsuits with Shamia, which I don't know what that was about. But yeah, she wants to have her own look, her own team, her own thing, and she's paying for it. So she wants it her way. She didn't want no interference because I do remember Portia saying she was late to Shamia's birthday party because her and Drew shared glam squad and it was working on Drew. That would be problematic. But they should have had this conversation sooner instead of having it now, barely. So the group gets together and finally no one's bothering Drew because Lord knows, I know her back got to be hurting from carrying this season. So Shamia and Kelly are, they got the matching swimsuits on, and I just feel like Kelly was trying to be petty, and it was kind of corny because she was trying to be petty. Like, if y'all really was tight like that and wanted to match even at your big grown age, fine. But doing it out of spite, And Shamia sure does keep popping up with all these new outfits for somebody who don't got no luggage. So I guess Shamia was able to borrow Kelly's glam. I don't know. So the chairman of Grenada, I don't know why I was about to say Grenada. Anyway, I think it's Grenada. The chairman of Grenada arrives, and I don't know how, it's late. Okay, I'm tired. That's why I need you to like, comment, share, subscribe to this video. But anywho, once again, the ladies act as if they've never seen a man before. I mean, the thirst was real. They are dehydrated over there. Get them some water. Get them some milk. Half of y'all ain't even out of your old marriages and whatever else. Y'all ain't even closed that door. You over here lusting after your next opponent, Portia, allegedly. So Phaedra wants him, but some people are pushing Kelly on him. First of all, given Kelly's history the only history I've seen is her soon-to-be ex-husband, and I've seen enough. Fine men are not Kelly's type. Second of all, Kelly is not legally divorced. Let her get through that first. Well, she should take a page out of Drew's book and try to do that first. So the ladies give the history of Jab Jab, which is a big traditional thing over there. And I don't want to hear about it from Portia, though. Okay. I know they probably prepped her and everything, but no, I don't want her giving no history lessons. She don't even know about Black American history. So whose idea? So Drew and Kelly are chit-chatting, and they find out both of them have the same wedding anniversary. And I'm like, why did it take so long to find this out? Why? See, that goes to show that y'all should have been talking to Drew. Kelly got more in common with Drew than she don't. Up there inserting herself in other people's problems. But basically, what I gathered is don't get married August 21st. Got it. Okay? Something about that date, okay? And Brooke tells the group that she feels that Kelly hasn't shown up for her lately because Kelly had left to go speak to her attorney. Yeah, I feel like she was trying to play both sides and, be in the middle. And since Brooke wants her to pick a side, she going to pick the other side, okay? She's going to play for the other team, girl. So I feel like they definitely iced and Brooke out, which explains why she didn't want to come to the reunion. Portia surprised Shamia with the makeshift photo shoot with this big old ugly hat. I mean, that was cool, I guess. But Shamia just wanted her fake friend back by any means. She'll take any little friendship crumb she can get. It's a shame. It's a 40-something-year-old woman acting like this. So Kelly is on the phone with her divorce attorney, and that attorney told her to maintain her balance. Does compassion go out of the window when you become a divorce attorney? Like, I mean, yeah, a follow-up email or something, or the way he said it, like but it was just harsh. Like, okay, this lady's in tears crying about this divorce and how this man's trying to take all her money. And it's like, make sure you make my payments though. Like, dang, can't y'all put it over there back on him? Sorry, that's my oven. Can't y'all put it back on him that he got to pay her attorney fees? Or you just like, look, you going to pay me and you going to pay me. It's my money and I need it now, honey. Okay. So the ladies later on are dressed, scantily clad and all black, preparing to get jabbed at the jab. And this just don't got nothing to do with anything. If I never hear shot o'clock again, it'll be too soon. Okay. So we get to the event. It's packed. It's full of Black people and Black oil and grease. And I love Black, but I don't want that on me for 40 days and 40 nights. Each crack and crevice. Okay. The ladies have fun. Freaking frat get hunched on. Nothing really to see here. The next morning, we see Black grease on people's sheets and on the wall, and yuck. Okay, even Brooke was like, ladies, y'all don't wash good. And while she may get the cheapest on sale wash she can find at your nearest Dollar Tree, she still washes correctly from what I'm gathering. Got it. So apparently Brooke and Phaedra confirmed that Brooke saw every crack and crevice on Phaedra's body. But why? Like, Phaedra, were you that drunk that you needed assistance washing? Why did Brooke need to help you take a shower and wash up? See, that's why men be trying to talk about women going on these girls' trips. They think all this is carrying on is going on. I've never done that. I've never done that with any friend. Even my former best friend of 20 years. Like, I'm not watching your nether regions ever. Okay. Kelly isn't ready to go back to home because she don't want to go back to her reality. Even when I don't got nothing going on, when I'm in a beautiful, nice, warm, sunny place with palm trees, I just never want to go home either. It's like I do because by the 5th day I'll be ready to go, but then I don't want to go back to all that's waiting on me when I get back. And with everything she's going through, I know this is a lot. Now, she said that the crystal she was wearing broke in half, so that symbolizes the end of a chapter. So everyone watched Kelly throw her crystal into the water to basically honor the Rebirth. Okay, so nothing's going on. Even with Phaedra back, nothing's going on. Phaedra's back, there's nothing going on. We really could have scrapped this episode. I mean, seeing them have fun is great, but, you know, I was a little underwhelmed. But next week, they'll get back into it again. Okay, you know, it's never on good terms for long. And that's when episode ends. Again, don't forget, if you haven't already, to like the video. And I will see you in the next one. Bye.